Hello, this is Nick from Prestman Auto doing a video walkthrough of our 2020 Honda Odyssey. So what I'm going to do is we're going to walk all the way around. We're going to check for any dents, scratches, any kind of blemishes in the outside. Then we're going to go inside, go over some of the features, make sure everything's working properly. And then finally we'll pop the hood and check out just a little bit in the engine bay, just for good measure. So first impressions are really good. Normally you'd expect to see a little bit of rock chipping up here in the front just because that's usually where it is. But I'm not seeing anything. So starting off with a clean 10 out of 10, looking really solid. But let's start going around and see if there is anything that we can find. If there is, I'll be sure to stop, zoom in, make sure you get a good visual. So tires on here are actually in really good condition. You got loads of life left in those, so that's cool. It needs a bath, but that's a pretty easy fix. Not too hard right there. Looks like the plastic piece up here has a little bit, oh, never mind. It was just dirt. I thought it was a scratch, but it was not so. So I would love to show you that it can pop the trunk with a key fob, but that's a tight fit. So just know that it can pop the trunk with the key fob. So you got a little bit of scratch. Oh, actually, that's coming off too. Never mind. It is chilly, my friend. So you actually have really good taste with the Odyssey. This is all my family ever drove. My mom drove a Honda Odyssey. It was like a 2003 or something. And then when it got too old, it was dying on us, we got a brand new Honda Odyssey. So this is all we've ever driven. And that is, okay, that's coming off as well. I'm really trying. I'm trying to find something, my friend. Looks like, okay, yeah, you got a little bit of scuffing right up in here. Nothing too major. But good to know nonetheless, good to know. Honestly, it's in really good condition. I'm not seeing anything super crazy. So let's hop on the inside and see what we can find in the interior. All right. So what I'm gonna do is we're gonna turn it on, obviously, but when I turn it on, I'm gonna leave the camera up here on the dashboard. That way, if there's any kind of warning lights or anything weird popping up, you'll be the first to know. So let's check it out. All right, so we've got one warning light up right now, which is my seatbelt light, which is, you know, correct. Other than that, oil life looks pretty solid. Nothing too crazy there. And yeah, so that's awesome. As far as the other features go, you have a lot of them. So I'm going to go a little bit fast just for the sake of time, so we're not here for hours and hours and hours. But we'll still press the buttons, make sure everything's working properly. So up here is going to be your adaptive cruise control, which is really cool. If you haven't had adaptive cruise control, it's a lot of fun. Your car basically drives itself, so it's really neat. Over here is going to be more basic features. You have your paddle shifters on the back, which is awesome. And then obviously you got like your window wipers and whatever. Over here is going to be your lane departure warning, your pre-collision system, and a couple other goodies. Pretty straightforward there. You have your seat presets up here, which is really nice. You can have one for you and one for your wife, so that way you don't have to always fiddle with the seat every time you hop in. Side mirrors work great. Awesome. Other side also works great. That's great. Windows roll down, windows roll up, down, and up. Cool. In here you're going to have your heated seats, which are really nice. They're working well, I can promise, because it's very cold here and it feels awesome. The auto stop start system, snow mode, eco mode, and all that fun stuff. So up here you're going to have your navigation. You can connect to your phone. You have the radio, which is working beautifully. You actually have really good speakers in here. And then in the rear entertainment, you also have that to play in the back. So you have your entertainment system. You can play a movie for the kids. It's a really big selling feature. People love that. Down here is going to be where you can do that, as well as some of your plugins. So that's pretty cool. Everybody loves having plugins. But yeah, as far as down here goes, you have a couple more plugins as well as a little extra space, which is always a plus. And yeah, so as far as interior condition goes, it's really, really good. I'm not seeing any dents, any tears, any stains, any discoloration, anything. So, looking really, really solid. The back seats are really cool. You can actually slide them to the side over there and shuffle them around however you'd like. It works best for you. So they're really fun. I like them a lot. Odysseys are cool. Like I said, I'm a little biased because I had Odysseys all growing up, but they're really, really solid. And then up top, of course, you got a sunroof. So, okay. So in regards to the sunroof, honestly, sunroofs are not the most useful feature in the world. They're just not. They will never be, but they're really cool. Like, I like sunroofs a lot. They're a ton of fun. Anyway, so we can go over features all day, but for the sake of time, we'll probably call that there. Let's pop the hood in the engine bay. We'll check that out real quick, and then that should be good for our video. All right. So I don't know how mechanically inclined you are or aren't, but regardless of how much you know about cars, you should always look under the hood of any vehicle you're looking to buy. The reason being, even if you don't know anything about cars at all, you at least know what neglect looks like. So if you've got like spider webs all over everything, all the metal pieces are like brown and covered in rust, then, you know, I'd probably ask some more questions at that point. That being said, this looks great. Very well maintained. I'm trying to get under there so you can see beneath the Honda cover, but I'm really not seeing any rust, anything crazy. Yeah, so good stuff in here. If you are mechanically inclined, we can go into a little bit more detail, but we'll keep this video pretty user-friendly for now. Suffice to say, when you pop the hood of an engine bay, this is exactly what you want to see. So if you have any more questions or there's anything that I missed that you'd like to see, just let me know. I'm happy to show you anything on here. But for now, this is your new Odyssey.